All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get things underway. Let me just make a couple of quick, housekeeping things. I got to give Spotify, like, most of the rest of the stream off so that we don't have that music playing while we're watching. But hey, everyone. Spidey Librarian here. Welcome to Show It. So for DC month, I decided to go all in on DC content. The problem is there is so much of it out there that I have never seen. And so I decided that I would pick, I think it ended up being 9 shows this month. Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then on the final Sunday to end out the month of November, we're doing one more show. And so of those 9 shows, I'm going to watch the first episodes of each of those shows. And we're going to be starting with Harley Quinn tonight. And I'm looking forward to this one. And hopefully you guys are as well. Let me say hello to CG Enemy Fan. Thank you for being here, my friend. He hopes that I like the episode. Me too. And Marshlands is here and asking how it's going. It's going all right. I just got done with an unboxing stream that I believe you both were present at and seemed to enjoy. And now we're gonna be starting the November show-its this month. All DC shows, all the first episodes of each show. And we're going to be starting tonight with Harley Quinn. I don't know about you guys, but I am excited. And hopefully you are as well. All right. So before we get started, I'm just going to go ahead and get with the sound test. So I'm going to go ahead and mute the desktop audio, plug in my headphones, and then we're going to put them on. And with all that done, I'm just going to go ahead and click on the episode. We should get about 30 seconds in. Hopefully you guys do not hear anything that I do. A Max original. A DC Universe original. Okay, and now we've got some kind of DC banner going. Okay, cute. And that's a perfect place to start, right as it's starting to hone in on the show itself. So good, good, good. Looks like this episode is about 23 minutes long. So this will be a nice and fairly short stream. This will be shorter than my Tulsa King streams, which damn. And maybe even shorter than some of my Spider-Man the Animated Series streams. Stranger things have happened. All right, which I'm looking forward to Stranger Things too. Okay. All right, so before we get started, let me just go ahead and let anyone who is new here, or if you came by on the VOD sometime after I've recorded this, thank you. Just to let you know, if you are looking for any audio and or video from the feature in question, I'm afraid that's not going to happen. I'm afraid that what you see here is what you get. The camera's pointed at me. I am reacting to what I'm watching, and that's pretty much how it is. You basically are going to have the opportunity to watch it along with me. I've just pulled up the overlay, and there's the timer right there. You'll be able to tell where I am. And so you'll be able to watch it along with me if you have access to this show. Also, at some point in the future, there's the intent to make reaction video content off of this footage. And so to that end, I will be doing an intro. I'll be doing a viewing. We do what I call the post-mortem, where we do a, oh God, brain just does not want to work. Where we do a review and reaction to what we just watched. We'll do an outro, and then we'll be done. However, if that is not what you are here for, if you don't want to watch me, watch a camera pointed at me while I react to things, I don't blame you. I got people here who do like to watch that, and I'm grateful for them. But a lot of people may not want to, and I don't want to waste your time. So feel free to click off right now. I certainly, again, don't want to waste your time, and I certainly don't want the negative engagement that tends to come from people who click on these things expecting that I've uploaded the episode or something like that. I can't do that, not legally anyways. So, all right. Anyways, with that said, let me just make sure that I've got everything ready to go. I mean, I think we're basically ready to go. So, all right. So I mentioned earlier that I will be making reaction video content off of this footage, and that is true. And I also said we would start an intro. And we're going to do that intro right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Show It, the live streaming show where I show myself an episode of a show and then show my reaction to said show. I don't know how many times I can actually work the word show legitimately into a sentence, but I think 5 is the new record now. So anyways, tonight's feature is going to be the very first episode of the HBO Max series Harley Quinn. And please remember that as Show It is both a reaction and a watch party, this will serve as both a reaction and watch party to the HBO Max series Harley Quinn. Okay, so I don't know a lot about this show. I have seen occasional clips of it on my YouTube feed, and it's usually pretty funny stuff. It is Harley being her sassy self. It's a Harley who looks like she is pretty much done with the Joker and doing her own thing, which I'm kind of all for. But aside from that, I don't really know much about the through line of this show, and so I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to get here. I do know that Alan Tudyk apparently voices the Joker, which, I mean, I will say that's an inspired casting choice that I wouldn't have thought of, but I don't know much else about the cast of this show, and so I'm eager to see who is playing who and so on and so forth. But really, I mean, from what I could see of like some of the illustrations that I got from from looking for like thumbnail material and stuff, it looks like a bunch of Batman's old villains are hanging out with Harley and looking pretty innocuous too. So I'm really curious to know what exactly is going on in this show. So we're going to find that out in just a moment. If you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. In this case, DC fans. Whether you like or dislike this episode, let me know why in the comments. I would love, oh God, brain doesn't want to work again. I would love to talk with you about this show. And finally, you can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Right. Every show has its, yes, every show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party. I will also be creating a special DC shows playlist for the shows that I watch this month. So check that out as well. Whichever of those playlists you go looking for, you can find them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. All right, and I think that's everything. So we are going to go ahead and get things underway. I'm going to put on your old headphones. There we are. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. And I think we are good to go. All right. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? I have been very excited to start my DC education this month. So hopefully you guys are here for it just as much as I am. All right. Okay. All right, everyone. Harley Quinn. Season 1, Episode 1. Till Death Do Us Part. Here. Oh, wait. Hold on. I need to put a couple seconds on the timer first. There we go. All right. Now I'm ready. Okay. You guys know how this goes. All right. Here we go. Okay. Bing, bong, bing, bong. Getting kind of a, kind of like a clown music box vibe off of this intro, off of this DC intro with all the heroes. Okay. My fellow whites? My God. What's that? God. Just give it a minute, you'll go into shock. There we go. There's Alan Tudyk. Oh my God, is he wearing his face? Oh. God, that's disgusting. And the Joker is stealing her thunder. And now they're behind a stack of money. Oh. Oh my God, lots of old men with heavy weaponry here. The casual killing here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's just gonna leave her. Yeah, right. Wow. Okay. So Joker being a bad boyfriend. Okay, who's voicing Batman? My God. Gordon here is just unhinged. The guy bats. Oh God. Oh. Man, this joke or this Gordon is hysterical. 6 months later, yep, that's what I thought. She doesn't. Is that Croc? Is that Kaylee Cuoco? Wow, Calendar Man cameo. Horn Clown? What the? Oh, she's who's voicing Ivy? Freaking love Kaylee. I've watched all of the Big Bang Theory. She was great. She was great as Penny. I had no clue that was her. A vat. Oh God. Uh. So she's in for a year at this point. Man bat. Oh God. The Riddler with a question mark tattoo? So are you, sweetie. Yeah. Oh, no, that's Ivy. Seriously? You gonna wait for him? Oh my God. Knocked her out and taken her with her, right? Frank? So are in Ivy's greenhouse. Oh God. Frank is freaking psychotic. Dang, Ivy. Okay. Good diagnosis. You made me a better introvert, she says. That'll piss Joker off. Oh, God. Ragweed, my God. Was Joker trying out reverse psychology? Okay. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's classic BS. Oh my God. I'm with Ivy here. What just happened? Wow. Okay. So they just they had some makeup sex. My God. They make Gordon such a case here. I love the Joker's big old ego. Why did you a Reese Witherspoon? As someone who has seen both Legally Blonde and Sweet Home Alabama, you got to go with Legally Blonde. Oh God, dry ice, acid. No, he's not. Oh my God, Ivy, what the hell? Game night, remember? Oh, the Joker gets to make this choice? Oh my God. Oh, oh, that's cold. What the hell? She got dipped in acid? Oh, wow. Wow. He loves Batman more than you, Harley. Oh my God. Yep. How is she not melting? It's Margaret. Don't go on. Whoa. Ivy set all this up for her? I love the little, like, just one liners that people throw at each other on this. Jokergram? Ugh. Oh, are you? Uh-huh. You can really hear Kaylee Cuoco in this. Uh-oh. Oh, walking in, just flipping everyone the bird. He's like, I'm done. Mm-mm. Oh. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Ooh. And now more Joker stand-ins. Man, she's going all Batman Arkham Asylum on these guys. Oh God. Dang. Well, I guess she was expecting it by that point. She's like, baseball bats work for me. Man, she's going to start chucking those bad boys at everyone. Oh, she really is going all Batman Arkham Asylum on them. Or kind of Batman Arkham City, actually. I don't think it was until Arkham City that you could start using the explosive gel in actual fights. No, she tore him out. Yeah, just text it. It's not hard to do. Ooh, nice. Very nice. That was a great like start to the show. Oh, and there. Okay, yeah, that absolutely was Kaylee Cuoco. Okay. And there we go. Let me go ahead and get the get the script for the timer going. Yeah, we need to stop because it's trying to play the next episode. And we're not going to be watching the next episode. Okay. All right. Um damn, that was fun. Damn, that was fun. I definitely enjoyed that. Okay, let me just do a couple of things here. I'm going to go ahead and reset the timer. All right. Okay. And so there you have it, guys. That was season one, episode one of Harley Quinn. And the episode is called Till Death Do Us Part. Wow. Um, so I mean, I should have known this going in. I should have expected, even though this is an animated property, we're gonna be seeing things like people getting liquefied and their bones breaking and lots of gore and explosions of humans and human carcasses being spat up by carnivorous plants that talk and swear at you. Wow, what an intro! Um, I don't know. I think the show has like what 4 or 5 seasons behind it already, and like I definitely would enjoy watching more of this show. It's gonna be one of those shows where like to a certain extent the gore and the shock and everything, that's part of the comedy, that's part of the point. And I was just really happy just listening to Alan Tudyk as the Joker, and I did not see that Kaylee Cuoco was Harley Quinn. So I freaking love her from Big Bang Theory, and it took a couple minutes for me to adjust my ear, but I was like, wait a minute, whoa, is that Penny? Is that Penny from the Big Bang Theory? Holy crap, love it. Um, this episode is obviously setting the tone for the entire show, as a lot of first episodes do. Basically, she's done being Joker's girlfriend. She's breaking it off with him. She's going to do her own thing. And I know that in the comics, at least in the last decade or so, or maybe even a little bit longer than that, I mean, a lot of people have called for Harley to kind of ditch the clown and basically kind of do her own thing. And a lot of people ship her and Ivy together. And so it's interesting to see a show where they're doing that. I'm pretty sure there was an episode of Batman the Animated Series where like Harley and Ivy kind of tear up the town together. And really, I really enjoy this. I like the quippiness of it. I know that might turn some people off, but I don't need everything to be grimdark. I kind of like the idea of a Joker who is so transparently manipulative and abusive to Harley that she's just like, you know what? Yes, I'm out of here. Um, and I'm really eager to see what she does now that she is basically free of the Joker. Um, I don't really know what else to say. I really just this is a show that appeals to a lot of my sensibilities. It might go a bit beyond them in some areas like gore, but I'm willing to accept those things as part of like the humor and everything. So, this would be a show I wouldn't have a problem watching if I decided I wanted to make a thing of watching it. Um, but overall, this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed. I need to look up more of the cast and see who's voicing who. Why was Jim Gordon such a like neurotic, over coffeeed weirdo in this one? Um, who was Batman? There's a lot of stuff I want to find out, and that if I continue watching the show, we'll probably find out over time. But in the meantime, this first episode, lots of fun. So much fun watching Harley just throw down on all of Joker's men, and especially when she discovers, ooh, baseball bats might be my thing. I was like, yes, honey, yes, you go right for it. So no, I really enjoyed this episode quite a bit, and hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. In this case, fans of the DC universe. What'd you think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I'd love to have a conversation with you about this show. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this... You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Parties, and I'm also creating a special playlist. There we go. And I'm also creating a special playlist for DC shows that I watch this month. Whichever playlist you go looking for, look for it on my channel under the category Watch Party. And finally, channel memberships are now active on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see which benefits you'd like access to. Perks include shoutouts, members-only videos, members-only live streams, and early access to selected uploaded content, and a few other benefits as well. And that's not even mentioning my custom emotes and badges, which I think look pretty good. Check out the membership tiers today and see which perks you'd like access to. And I think that's everything. So, yeah. Thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. All right, let me see. Looks like CG has had the most comments. All right, you wonder how much of the voice cast I'll recognize. As maybe not as soon as she spoke, but pretty soon after she started speaking. Kaylee Cuoco, yeah. Alan Tudyk voicing the Joker was something that CG, wanted to happen, so he felt happy that it did happen. And I gotta say, like, he does a pretty good job. I can hear him doing, to an extent, like some Mark Hamill impersonation, but he's also doing his own thing. And it also helps that he's got very different material to work with than Mark Hamill typically had. All right, the Joker leaving Harley Quinn is something that's pretty common for him to do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I've seen a whole lot of instances of that happening, so... Batman is voiced by Diedrich Bader, and Harley Quinn is not the first show that he's voiced the character for. He voiced Batman in Batman the Brave and the Bold. Oh, okay. All right. That is definitely something that I will have to watch at some point. It is Kaylee Cuoco voicing Harley Quinn. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. And I was so happy. Poison Ivy is voiced by Lake Bell, who briefly voiced Vanessa Fisk in Into the Spider-Verse. Ah, okay, all right. Let's see. Riddler having a tattoo seems to be somewhat common in modern stuff. It's something that I'm not a huge, CG isn't a huge fan of. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't mind a tattoo. I do mind a forehead tattoo. Like, okay, all right, we get it, haha, but don't do that. Don't do that. All right, even though Frank is voiced by a really talented comedic actor named J.B. Smoove, CG is not a fan of the character. I'm going to give it a little time. I've found him to be amusing in places, but yeah, he could be a little bit off-putting at times. CG's become used to Commissioner Gordon being one of the most trustworthy and mature characters in Batman, but he thinks that the comedic take on him in Harley Quinn works. Okay, all right. I mean, we'll have to see. Harley Quinn and the Joker not being together has been a thing in a lot of recent comics. Oh yeah, no, it's been a thing for quite some time, actually. Currently has 5 seasons. Good, good. And there's also a spinoff about Kite Man. Kite Man? Who's Kite Man? Who is this Kite Man that you speak of? Kaylee Cuoco actually isn't the first cast member of The Big Bang Theory to voice Harley Quinn, because Melissa Rauch voiced Harley Quinn in the 2017 animated film Batman and Harley Quinn. Are you kidding me? I gotta see that. I gotta see that. Holy crap. Is Batman and Harley Quinn good? Let me know. CG thinks that Diedrich Bader is the person that's voiced Batman the most times in animation aside from Kevin Conroy. That's easy to believe. And for my part, I hope no one touches Kevin Conroy. As far as I'm concerned, that man is the definitive Batman, you know? Kite Man is an obscure Batman villain. He has a somewhat prominent role in Harley Quinn. Really? Really? Interesting. So, I think I may have told you this, CG, and anyone who sees this will know. But I'm looking at ways to do show it outside of the way that I normally do it. And one of the things that I envision myself doing is just doing a like a treadmill watch of the show. And so I'm looking into getting some wireless headphones for my PS5, and basically a wireless microphone and receiver for my old phone so that it can record me while I am doing fitness, but also doing a watch of the shows. Currently, I'm watching Batman the Animated Series while I'm on the treadmill, and I actually just did my first like full recording, I guess you could say, of it. It was an experimental recording. I haven't had time to edit it, but what I think I'll do is I'll make those like I'll try to make the like once I feel like the production value is good, I'll try to make those like kind of show it episodes. But I think possibly unfortunately in your case, I'm probably going to make those like a channel member perk. Like I'll just put them up there, and channel members will be able to recognize them or to watch them. And that way I can keep like that part private while I, can like hopefully can eventually start working on actual reactions that I can then put out for the public to see. I don't know. It's a thing that I am working towards trying to do. And if that ends up being a thing, I mean, I'll get through Batman the Animated Series fairly quickly. And if I like a lot of these shows, then I can continue to I can make them treadmill shows and then just kind of do it that way. So I don't know. Let me know what you think, but that's the thing I'm working towards, and I think it could work. So, Batman and Harley Quinn is a divisive animated film, but CG does like it. Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know as well. So, all right. Well, I think that's pretty much everything that I've got to say. First DC show of the month. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it with me. This was a fun one. I'd definitely like to revisit it. And I probably will at some point. I just don't know how yet. So, I mean, the treadmill is one way. I could just do very, very, very occasional showettes. But I think at this point, the best time for me to do those is going to be when something new comes out, like the next season of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man or Daredevil Born Again or something like that. So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. I'm going to head off. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. CG, I appreciate your commentary. But I think at this point, it is time for me to go. So, yeah, thanks for being here. I appreciate it very much. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.